In the golden heart of ancient Egypt, where the endless sands whisper tales of eternity, there thrived a deity of unparalleled ferocity and grace, Sekhmet, the lion-headed goddess. Her essence was a paradox, entwining the unbridled savagery of the huntress with the tender mercy of a healer. Her name alone could summon the winds of war or the breath of life, making her a deity revered and feared in equal measure. Our story unfolds in a time forgotten, when the people of Egypt stood on the brink of despair, their prayers ascending like sparks in the night, invoking Sekhmet's power to safeguard them in battle. With the sun blazing overhead as her eternal flame, she descended upon the battlefield, her presence a promise of victory and vengeance. To stand before her was to gaze upon the heart of the sun, fiery, untamable, yet life-giving. Yet, Sekhmet's dance between destruction and healing was a delicate one. It is said that Ra, the mighty sun god, once looked upon humanity with a wrathful eye, dismayed by their disregard for divine laws. In his ire, he unleashed Sekhmet upon the mortals, a living tempest of divine retribution. Her roar was the thunder, her gaze the lightning, as she swept across the land, a harbinger of doom to those who had strayed from the path of righteousness. The earth trembled under her wrath, the air thick with the cries of the fallen. Such was her fury that even the gods feared the end of all things might be nigh. But the wisdom of Ra was vast, and within it he harbored a plan to quench Sekhmet's thirst for vengeance. In the dead of night, under a veil of secrecy, he commanded the brewing of a river of beer, tinted as red as the blood that now stained the sands. This river, a mimicry of carnage, flowed into the path of the enraged goddess. Drawn by the scent of what she believed to be the blood of her foes, Sekhmet drank deeply from the deceptive brew. With each gulp, her rage dimmed, giving way to a drunken stupor that softened the edges of her wrath. And as she slept, the world held its breath, awaiting her awakening. When she awoke, her rage had subsided, and she was overcome with remorse for the devastation she had wrought. Thus, from the ashes of destruction, a new goddess emerged, Hathor, the benevolent deity of love and joy. From that day forth, Sekhmet's legacy endured, a testament to the complex nature of divinity and the power of transformation. Though she remained a force to be reckoned with on the battlefield, her compassionate spirit shone through in acts of healing and protection. And so, in the annals of Egyptian mythology, Sekhmet's name was whispered with reverence and awe. As the sun rose anew over the land of Egypt, Sekhmet, now transformed into Hathor, embarked on a journey of self-discovery and redemption. With each step, she embraced her newfound identity as the goddess of love and joy, spreading compassion and healing in her wake. But while Hathor's gentle touch brought solace to the hearts of mortals, the memory of Sekhmet's wrath lingered in the collective consciousness of the people. For they knew that the lioness goddess remained ever vigilant, her fierce spirit tempered, but not extinguished. In the years that followed, tales of Sekhmet's valor and benevolence echoed throughout the land. She became a symbol of resilience and inner strength, inspiring warriors to face their fears with courage and resolve. Her image adorned temples and tombs, where offerings were made in her honor, beseeching her protection and guidance. Yet, despite her newfound grace, Sekhmet remained a formidable force to be reckoned with. For deep within her lioness heart, the fire of determination still burned brightly, ready to ignite at the first sign of injustice or wrongdoing. One day, word reached the ears of Sekhmet of a great calamity befalling the land, a plague sweeping through the villages, leaving death and despair in its wake. Without hesitation, she donned her regal attire and set forth to confront the scourge that threatened her beloved people. With each step, Sekhmet's resolve hardened, her determination unyielding. She stood before the ravaged villages, her eyes blazing with righteous fury. And there, amidst the suffering and sorrow, she unleashed her divine power, banishing the plague and restoring life and vitality to the land. In the aftermath of the crisis, Sekhmet's legend grew ever stronger, her name whispered with reverence and gratitude by those whose lives she had saved. She had proven once again that while her might could bring destruction, her compassion could heal the deepest wounds and mend the broken spirits of mortals. And so as the sun set over the horizon, casting its golden rays upon the land of Egypt, Sekhmet stood as a beacon of hope and resilience, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there exists the spark of divine light within us all, waiting to be ignited.